Okay, so we're going to set up Jonathan's Tobii Dynavox for the day. So it's got this extra pole that goes with it, and there's a secure mount onto the bottom of his wheelchair that stays there all the time. We just take this pole off to transport and things because it's kind of big and gets in the way. So I'll just put it in the pole that's already on his wheelchair and lock it into place. It's a little bit hard to lock into place sometimes. Okay, so it is locked into place, and I will go get his Tobii and show you how we mount it to his wheelchair. Okay, so here we are with the Tobii, and this piece right here is where we mount the Tobii onto. And it's got a little pin that pulls out at the back, and when you hear the pin click, then that means that it is secured in place. So we'll just... The back of his Tobii also has this little attachment here. That is where we put it on to the plate. And so you just slide it in, and it takes me 100 tries sometimes. And you can hear the click, but it's not always in. So you have to make sure you do not let go. And there it's in. So we will turn Tobii on. And then it asks me to put Jonathan's password in. And so the first thing that I do on his Tobii, there is a, it's called a gaze viewer, I believe is the name of it. Yes, gaze viewer. And I can turn this on. And what it will do, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, Jonathan will have to look at it in order to be able to see it, and sometimes he doesn't. It just takes him a minute. Up here you can kind of see there's red dots, but anyway, they call it prairie dust, I believe is what someone's come up with a name. But anyway, you can follow and see where his eyes, it will track where his eyes are going. So we'll go to Jonathan's communication device app, and it's called TD Snap. It used to be Core First, but they've changed it recently, so it's TD Snap now. And it's come up, and I don't know if you can see, but you can't. He is looking. It's really fast. You just kind of have to watch it. But he's going to pick which topic right now that he wants to go into. And I let him explore on this. And when he looks at a word and says a word, I just try to make up something that will let him know what that word means. So for instance, if he goes in, these are his core words. These are the most spoken words in our language. They just come up with a set of words that we use the most, and that's what they are, core words. And then here I also have his family, so he can look at my family.
My family.
And then he can go in, Daddy. And he just activated it to say Daddy. And when he says one of our names, we try to respond immediately. He doesn't have his glasses on yet, but I'll put those on here in a minute. I think it does make a difference. But so here, that's Daddy, Mama, and Sissy on you. And then we've got Papa's.
Papa Danny.
He said Papa Danny.
Papa Danny. Papa Danny.
So obviously Papa Danny is not always here. He's at his house. So I will tell him, Papa Danny's home. He's at home. And then we also have just all the grandparents on there. And then we also have his pets. And he has, my name is Jonathan.
My name is Jonathan. My name is Jonathan. My pets.
Okay, so he activated
Gizmo.
his pets. And he's
Gizmo.
talking about Gizmo.
Trixie.
Trixie. He's
Trixie.
doing this on his own, not me.
Trixie.
Trixie. So that's his animals. And we've also put Hush.
Hush.
Because we're all the time telling the dogs to hush. So...
Hush.
Hush. He said hush.
Trixie.
Trixie. So he's able to tell the dogs to hush himself. So, but back to his core words, you just go back to the home button and then his core words, and then this just most of the most spoken words, and then come. And I have plans to go through this and just kind of show you all the neat stuff that you can do with this software. So it'll take a little while to do that video, but I do have that in the plans to show you a little bit about his Dynavox. But I mainly wanted to show you how we mount it, and this is kind of like our daily routine with Jonathan. We put his AFOs on, we put his hand braces on, we mount his Tobii, get his glasses ready, and then I'll start some learning videos for him. So that's our Tobii.